well, there, as you can see, we just now got the Royal Navy Merlin Mark II that's just now deployed over at Culdrose anyway, which that one we've just already seen passed over the distance anyway, whereas that was now the Merlin Mark IIs we've just now seen this time anyway, but this time that was the Royal Navy Agustawestland Merlin Mark II, as we've now seen. Came over this time anyway. This is now the Royal Navy Agustawestland Merlin Mark II, as we've just seen. Came over, flying over the distance anyway. Which this is what I occasionally saw anyway. So technically, as you can see, he was flying just between Water and Morland Smith anyway. So around 5,000 feet anyway. So flew near to around 5,000 feet up high anyway. So as you can see, the registration is ZH862 we've just seen anyway. And with the course on his EXCA-AW2 we've just seen anyway. So yeah, so as you can see, the course on his EXCA-AW2 we've just seen came over anyway. So yeah, looks as if it's probably heading off somewhere, I think anyway. But I don't know where it's heading off to though today though. But it has just deployed just over Culdrose today though. So yeah, as you can see, the time it took off from Culdrose was probably just around 10:43 AM this morning anyway, which obviously that was the time they took off before those two were coming in to do some training. Well, obviously that was when it was after when those two came to do training just over Culdrose today, which is the two of the Draking Aviation Services. So yeah, which is just those two we've only seen come over this morning anyway, which those two are just doing some second training over Culdrose today apparently. So yeah, but it looks as like the GF08T might be coming back for his second pass, I believe anyway. But obviously I may not be able to talk it through because I haven't got time to talk it through because I've got to go out soon. So sorry about that, but my mum's asking me to go anyway because it's a bit interrupted. So yeah, anyway, we'll catch that one on first anyway because I've got to go out anyway. So yeah, okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye. Well, as you can see, just what we saw coming back, that was the that was just the Merlin Mark II that's just came back anyway. That was the Royal Navy Agustawestland Merlin Mark II that just came back anyway. That's just came back from being that's just came back from being somewhere else anyway. So yeah, so as you can see, the registration is technically the same, which is the which is the ZH862 we've just seen anyway. Technically this is the same registration as what we saw earlier on anyway. This is the same registration as what we saw earlier on anyway. But anyway, let's have a look where he's been to today though. Actually, he's just now came through his second pass anyway. Anyway, let's have a look where he's been to today. Oh, there we go. As you can see, he's just been to visit down at Agustawestland today though. He's been down to Agustawestland today for his visit anyway. So as you can tell, he's just went for his visit down at Agustawestland today, just down at Agustawestland today, just in Somerset. So he's literally just been around the Somerset area today, just at Agustawestland, just went for his visit today. So yeah, and the time it took off from Agustawestland is just before 12:15 anyway. So he took off just before 12:15 this afternoon anyway, so just around 12:15 PM anyway. So yeah, and then it just came all the way back from Somerset and back into Cornwall anyway. So as you can see, it's just now heading back to his base at Culdrose anyway. So it's just now, so as you can see, he's just now heading back to his base down at Culdrose anyway. So yeah, so as you can see, it's the same registration as ZH862, that is. As you can see with the call sign, it's EXCA-RA2, that is. Technically it's the same call sign anyway, but where he was before, as you can see, the height flew, as you can tell this time, he flew past over Mile of Churchtown just to around, just around 1900 feet, just around 19,000 feet anyway. So as you can see, whether it's just from the drop, he was literally just dropped to around at least 1875 feet anyway. So yeah, so it's literally dropped quite down low this time though, whereas compared to where he was this morning, he was at 5,000 feet before anyway, where we saw it from the distance. Like before, he was around 5,000 feet anyway, but now because this time he's dropped down to around between 19,000 feet to 18,075 feet anyway. So yeah, but it looks as if it's just now going back to his base down at Culdrose anyway. He's now heading back to his base at Culdrose, I believe now anyway. Now heading back to his base at Culdrose, I believe now. So yeah. Okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye.